What if I told you your car could last over 300,000 miles without ever needing a major engine or transmission rebuild just by changing a few simple habits? Sounds crazy, right? But the truth is, modern cars are built better than ever, and with the right care, you can actually triple the lifespan of almost any vehicle. Most people think cars start falling apart after 100,000 miles. I'm here to prove that's not true at all. In fact, expert mechanics and fleet managers keep cars running for 500,000 miles or more, and today, I'm going to share their proven steps with you. And trust me, one of these habits, habit number 4, is something almost nobody talks about. But it could be the #1 reason most cars die young. So why do most cars fail before hitting 150,000 miles? The truth is, it's not age that kills a car. It's neglect, skipped maintenance, ignored small problems, and bad driving habits slowly destroy major components. But here's the good news. Modern engines, when properly cared for, can go 300,000 miles and beyond. The difference between cars that make it and those that don't isn't luck. It's having a plan. And that plan starts with the most important habit of all, never skipping oil changes. Oil is the lifeblood of your engine. It doesn't just lubricate, it cools and cleans everything inside. Over time, it breaks down, collects dirt, and loses its ability to protect. That's when engines start failing. The fix is simple. Always use high-quality synthetic oil, even if your manual says conventional is okay. Change it every 500 to 7,500 miles, or sooner if you tow or drive in extreme conditions. And never cheap out on oil filters. Fleet managers who live by this rule routinely see engines last over 300,000 miles without major work. Next, the transmission. This is the forgotten hero of your car. Most people don't touch it until it starts slipping or fails completely. But here's the reality. Transmission fluid breaks down just like oil, and when it does, it causes overheating and metal wear. That means a repair bill in the thousands. The solution? Change your transmission fluid every 30 to 50,000 miles, and always use the fluid your manufacturer recommends. If your vehicle has a cooler, get it cleaned during fluid changes. Spending $150 every few years is a lot better than spending $6,000 on a rebuild. Another huge factor is the cooling system. Nothing kills an engine faster than overheating. Old coolant or small leaks can lead to warped cylinder heads, blown gaskets, and massive repairs. To avoid this, flush your coolant every 2 to 4 years, even if the bottle claims it lasts longer. Check hoses, the thermostat, and the radiator cap at every oil change. And when mixing coolant, always use distilled water to prevent mineral buildup. Keeping your engine cool not only prevents catastrophic failure, it makes the whole engine last longer. Now here's the one almost nobody talks about. Your undercarriage and suspension. You might think suspension only affects ride comfort, but worn-out bushings and ball joints actually put stress on your drivetrain and frame. That causes misalignment, vibrations, and uneven wear on major components. The fix? Get an alignment every year or after hitting a pothole. Inspect suspension parts during tire rotations. And wash the undercarriage regularly, especially if you live where road salt is used in winter. This is why some cars still ride smooth at 200,000 miles, while others feel like they're falling apart before 120. Your fuel system is just as important. Dirty injectors, clogged filters, and carbon buildup don't just kill performance. They make your engine work harder, wearing it out faster. Use a high-quality PEA-based fuel system cleaner every 500 to 7,500 miles. Replace the fuel filter every 40,000 if it's serviceable. And, for direct injection engines, consider a professional intake cleaning every 50 to 75,000. This keeps your engine running like new, with full power and good fuel economy, even at high mileage. Now let's talk driving habits. Even if you do all the maintenance, bad driving will kill your car early. Rapid acceleration, harsh braking, and constant short trips are brutal. The fix is simple. On cold starts, let the engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds before driving and keep RPMs low until it warms up. Avoid flooring it when the oil is still cold. That's one of the fastest ways to wear out bearings and pistons. And try to combine short trips so the car actually reaches operating temperature, which burns off moisture and contaminants in the oil. Another overlooked area is the braking system. You probably think brakes only matter for safety, but they affect longevity too. A stuck caliper or rusty brake line can drag on the system, adding unnecessary load on the engine, wheel bearings, and tires. To prevent that, flush your brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time and corrodes parts from the inside. Inspect pads and calipers during every tire rotation, and never ignore squeaks or grinding noises. Then there's the electrical system. Modern vehicles are basically rolling computers. A weak battery or corroded terminal can cause voltage spikes that damage expensive electronics, like your ECU or transmission module. Check your battery voltage twice a year, clean and grease the terminals, and replace the battery every 4 to 5 years before it leaves you stranded. It's a cheap habit that protects thousands of dollars in electronics. Of course, tires and alignment matter too. Poor alignment or underinflated tires increase rolling resistance, forcing the engine to work harder. Check tire pressure monthly, rotate them every 5 to 7,500 miles, and get alignment checked yearly. Proper tire care doesn't just extend tire life, it reduces stress on the entire drivetrain. And yes, even cleaning your car makes a difference. Dirt, salt, and rust eat away at suspension, brake lines, and wiring. Wash your undercarriage often, especially in winter. Apply rust protection if you live in high rust areas. And keep the engine bay clean. It helps you spot leaks early and keeps heat levels down. A clean car is easier to maintain, lasts longer, and holds its value better. Finally, the one step that ties it all together: keeping records. Every high-mileage car I've ever seen has one thing in common: a detailed maintenance log. Write down what you've done, save receipts, and use reminders so you never miss a service. Not only does this prevent accidental neglect, but it also boosts resale value when the time comes to sell. Now, why does this actually work? The truth is, once you commit to a maintenance plan, your mindset changes. You stop treating your car as disposable and start treating it like an investment. Watching your odometer roll past 200,000, then 250, then 300,000 miles, it gives you pride, and it saves you money too. Instead of buying a new car every few years, you keep yours running strong for decades. Want proof? Take Frank, a delivery driver with a 2011 Honda Accord. He stuck to this plan. Oil changes every 5,000 miles, transmission fluid every 40,000, and monthly undercarriage washes during winter. His car now has over 410,000 miles on the original engine and transmission. Over 12 years, he's spent less than $3,000 on major repairs. Meanwhile, his friends who skipped maintenance have gone through 2 or 3 cars in the same time. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one habit from this list that you're not already doing, and start today. Write your car's mileage on a sticky note, put it on your dashboard, and use it as motivation to push further. And let me know in the comments, what's the one maintenance step you've been ignoring? Is it transmission fluid? Brake flushes? Or maybe you've never even cleaned your undercarriage? Your answer might just help another driver push their car to 300,000 miles and beyond. At the end of the day, cars don't die because they're old. They die because people stop caring for them. Stick to these habits, stay consistent, and your car will reward you, mile after mile, well past 300,000.